Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe! What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Torres. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Chouameni. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. That is a great pick out. And Torres! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saliba attempts a clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Showing great feet there. And smartly reclaimed. Van Basten. And he's managed to get free. Has a go! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And now a sudden chance to counter. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Udogi. DiMarco. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, the shot could be on here. Vitz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nuno Mendes. That's the throw. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Ronaldinho! Rising over the bar.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Vitz. Nuno Mendes. Kaká. DiMarco.
They'll want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Ronaldinho. Oh, strongly challenged there. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And here's Torres. Ronaldinho. Nakata. Passing is crisp and sharp. DiMarco. Now Udogi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution.
They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Shot at goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Nuno Mendes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's... hits one! And another try! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Corner number 3 coming up.
To replace him is number 42, Musiala.
And now they can spring out of defence. Musiala. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's there! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first moment, and the shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Substitution in progress.
That has certainly made things interesting. Musiala. And the shot! It's in! Into the lead once more! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Musiala, Batistuta.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Bellingham. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Rodri.
Number 23, Beckham.
And that will be it. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Conte. And through to the goalkeeper. David Villa, Jimmer, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho. Van Basten. Conte.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Pedri. Early ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've played it short. And he's had it nicked away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's clever. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Just eases him off the ball. Serginho. Serginho. And here's Van Basten. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Brilliantly cut out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Beraldo is always looking to break lines. And it's Ronaldinho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Darwin, Ronaldinho, and here's Van Basten. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Busquets. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all...
Bebeto! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold. Beraldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. Nuno Mendes. That is good alertness. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he welcomes it in. Pedri! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedri.
The attendance for this
60
match
minutes
is
played.
21,550.
Darwin. Now it's Ronaldinho. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
That's good running with the ball. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van de Ven. Busquets. David Villa. That is good strength. Bebeto. And Bebeto! Bebeto! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Bebeto brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Darwin. And here's Nunez. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bebeto! And Bebeto!
Bebeto made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Serginho. Number 20. Ronaldinho.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Coming on the field, number 16, Rodri. Number 6, Rafinha. Number 9,
Engages and forces him off the ball.
18, Mbappe.
David Villa. Oh, played right into his path. Bebeto. Now the finish! Yes, he's done it! Save the best for last!
Yeah.
And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Volunteers for each block. Please
Your final
report to the-
thoughts, Jim? Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Danielson. Palmer. Danielson. That's good play. And it's played in here. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Roberto Carlos goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Rodri. Mbappe. Foot in. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Nuno Mendes. Good spot, he's seen the run. Danielson. Played out to the right. Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Ronaldinho. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. It's Ronaldinho! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Palmer. Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Ronaldinho. Now Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, important interception. And that was very necessary. Mbappe. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Del Piero. That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. And that's not going to reach. Wirtz. Koundé gets across to intercept that.
The attendance for this
Messi
match was
is wide and looking to get onto this.
649. Substitutions taking place.
Roberto Carlos. Palmer. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Serginho. And it's Van Basten. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, good-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckenbauer. Bastoni. And it's Beckham. Now it's Del Piero. Wits! And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Serginho. And here's Van Basten. Bellingham.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Palmer. Number 10, Wits. Number 18, De Nielsen. Coming on the field, number 22, De Bruyne.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 27, Serginho.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Bastoni. And Serginho. Throw in. Serginho. Oh, he's found some space here. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 3 minutes.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Climbs up big! Oh, yes! It's there! Finally! 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 What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head.
And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
For each block, please report to the
What are your thoughts on today? Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Van Basten. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. And here's Van Basten. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cannavaro. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Maradona. De Bruyne. And here's Neymar. Neymar! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Davis. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Neymar. And it's Conte. And here's Ronaldinho. Van Basten. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. And Bastoni. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Messi. That's tidy. Fires it in low. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against them here.
And here's Maradona. Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! And yes, it's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round.
Maradona! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Davis.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's well spotted. Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, lovely big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he nearly went all the way.
Maradona just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Cannavaro attempts a clearance.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Pinches it off him. 5 minutes to add. Rodri. Good ball over the top. Serginho. Oh, he's burst. Can he put it away? Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. And that's it. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. So a dramatic game. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Caught offside that time. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
It's Adriano!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, important interception. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Forwards and with intent. It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Adriano clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, that's clever. Baresi calmly anticipates, and he's managed to... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Yamal looking to be a menace in the final third. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, they can break here. Ronaldinho. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Costa Curta does well to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. Adriano. Wirtz. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, shooting chance! That's going to go a long way. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity.
Shot at goal! And he's straight offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's played into space. It's a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Now DiMarco. Tchouaméni. Now Van Dijk. And Koundé, and it's Messi. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Koundé, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It's a good run down the right. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. He's making a real surge on the left. He's picked his way through. Reinders running with the ball.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pinches it off him. Messi. Davis. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Decent progress down the left. Messi.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can he finish? And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 22.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
And that has been cleared.
Coming on the field.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 8, Vieira. Number 6.
Now it's Rafinha.
Number 27.
Nice
Serginho.
physical challenge. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Guti powering forward here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Serginho. And it's Vieira.
2 added minutes has been.
And here's Van Basten. Reinders. Guti. Kaká. Oh, that's nice. He's found... There's the hit! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Khan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ronaldinho, decent hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Pedri, And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Decent enough try. Well, that is one way to stop him. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stood up well to him there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Maradona. Played back in. Now it's Pedri. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Mbappe. That's a little off target. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Bastoni. And here's Mbappe. And here's Haaland. Maradona. Can he put it away? Superb goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Uruguay clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took...
Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Two added minutes has been
Van Dijk
indicated.
with the clearance. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Messi. He's got away. Messi. Cannavaro. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may...
Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ronaldinho. Messi. And Koundé. Messi. He's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
DiMarco goes short. Nuno Mendes. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And here's Van Basten. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Van Basten.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Was 71,550.
Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Cannavaro. Coming on the field, number 9.
And it's Maradona.
Bellingham. Number 18, Mbappe.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Maradona. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. Bellingham. That is lovely. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. And it's Maradona. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Bellingham. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on. Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line.
It's Van Basten! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Puts in a cross. And there's his chance to lead the counter. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Forlan.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koundé got a long way forward to join the attack. He's cut it out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner.
Has a shot! Wonderful!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams, and from a player we should never really doubt.
The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So we have our... And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Played back in. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bale. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. Barcelona still this single goal behind. And it's Messi. Just about up to the hour now.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
And here's Van Basten. And he's gone looking for safety. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's managed to get rid. Ronaldinho. Forlan does have his name on the score sheet, of course. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Messi.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Van Basten. Dixon. Bastoni. Guardiola. Looking for the runner. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale. Brilliantly cut out. Picked out, can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary Forlan! Oh, that is very close.
Forlan brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 20. Ronaldinho. Number 4.
Bale.
Messi.
Julie.
Number 3.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Stoichkov.
Serginho.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Serginho. Mbappe.
Mbappe. There will be 1 minute.
That's really well cleared. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. In with a header! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Straight header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. He gets big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's Azar. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Batistuta is flagged offside. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Messi, they're urging him to shoot. Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Bebeto gets flagged offside. Ronaldinho. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's found the way through. He rises! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Azar.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Roberto Carlos. And here's Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Beckham plays it short. Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Azar. Oh, sweet feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Udogi. DiMarco. Now it's Ronaldinho. No outsmarting him this time. Neymar. Cannavaro goes sliding in. So what can they make of this? He has found the way through. He could be in here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Van Basten! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Azar. Van Dijk. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Substitution in progress. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Cannavaro. Number 20.
Tries to get it clear.
Ronaldinho. Number 4. Messi. Coming on the field.
Beraldo.
Number 11.
Nakata.
Saliba. Number 27.
Neymar.
Serginho. Number 9. Bellingham. Number 6.
Strong running down that left flank. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Rafinha. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Hello, everybody.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. That's been cut out, well played. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Vinicius Junior, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
Great chance! It's there! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Beckham. Conte. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Messi. Mohamed Salah is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Driving on and making good progress. That is a great pick out. And the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Van Basten, and he's on his way. He's had a hit! It's in! A goal at a really telling moment. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Has a go! DiMarco. Van Basten. And here's Van Basten, and it's Messi. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Beckham, a player who needs no introduction. Khan claims it. And they can counter here.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Lahm clears it away. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet, because he's a really big threat.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now the finish! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
DiMarco does well to stand firm and defend it. 75 minutes played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And here's Forlan. Forwards and with intent. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's come in hard. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lahm plays it in.
There
Messi.
will be 1 minute added time.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone... Oh no, this does not look good! And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised, because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shot a goal!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Kaká looking to add to his goal. David Villa! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, it's a sweet ball that. And it's played forward. David Villa. And he was alert to it. Koundé.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? They've scored! Barcelona are back in business. Ronaldinho duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for...
It's Ronaldinho! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets his pass away. Van Dijk. Chance here to counter.
2 added minutes has been
Now
indicated.
DiMarco. Ronaldinho. Zaire Emery. And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Nice defending, physical and effective. And here's Ronaldinho. Koundé. Now it's Ronaldinho. And now they can clear their lines. Atletico Mineiro needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Van Basten. Wriggles his way through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right...
Fallen! Cannavaro can get it clear.
Atletico Mineiro showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Messi. And here's Van Basten. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Kaká. Good read, needed to be.
Atletico Mineiro really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
DiMarco. Cannavaro. Messi. In with the challenge. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Forlan, and he's running through. He's coming hard.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Griezmann. Number 33, Emery. Coming on the field, number 6, Dybala. Beckham. Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. And he's taking no chances there. Koundé gets it away. Kaká. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. That's beautifully weighted. He's through, it's one-on-one!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Forlan. David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Number 15,
Atletico Mineiro making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Rodri, and that's that. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Bebeto. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And it's Messi, looking tidy in possession here. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Doué! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Doué clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, look at... Real chance! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's straight offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Doué quietly revving up. Santos deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Ronaldinho. He is just caressing the ball. Ronaldinho! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Ronaldinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Wan-Bissaka. Here's Rodri. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Oh, great play! Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Messi. Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Look at the space here. Oh, a delicate chip through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. Costa Curta. Chouameni. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Costa Curta has created one goal already. Rodri. Bebeto is flagged offside. Messi. Koundé. And that's a good ball. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Number 20 coming on the field is number 27. Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Adeyemi. That is good alertness. Rodri. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Think through. Serginho. Header! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Serginho. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Barella. To come backwards here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Out to the right. Barella. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Suarez.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Rodri. Coming on the field. Number 9.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Number 11.
And he skips past his man. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Off the bar! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. And it's Messi. Now it's Osimhen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Olise. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's picked his way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Makalele did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rodri. Bellingham. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. And here's Van Basten. Makalele gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ronaldinho. That's good play. Oh, that's a fine interception. Caceres. Osimhen. Rijkaard. That pass has been well intercepted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That's headed upfield.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar.
The attendance for this
Neymar
match was
going face to face with his great rival.
71,550.
Keeper sees it all the way. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And it's Van Basten. And here's Messi. Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Olise. He's had it taken off him. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rafinha. Oh, they can break here. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Crunching tackle.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Costa Curta. Now Neymar. And it's Cáceres. And he's there to clear it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Koundé getting this one clear. And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.